There is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while about a game that I don't really know if I can call as being really, really good, but certainly enjoyable. And that's Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. The reason why I'm in the demo is because this demo convinced me not to buy the game. I mean, you get it, it's free, and you can check it out, and you'll play it and think, why the hell did I download this? It was a waste of my time. You have your choice of two critters, which is fine, in a 20-minute session. And then you're presented with, like, all this crap. And you are really given virtually no information about it. Because, well, I'll show you. There are like two weapons that I'm really good with. The hunting horn, which is like super awesome, and the switch axe, which is very versatile. And I will go with the hunting horn because that best demonstrates why you can't frickin' judge the game by the demo. So, unfortunately, because of the way that game capture works for this, you can't see what's on my controller, but I'll try to do as much on screen as possible. So you're in here, and you have these chests, and you can grab stuff from them, and you well should. Because with all this stuff, you can get a good idea of what you can do in the game. The problem is that you don't really have a good idea for what you can do in the game. But, so let's look at what we have in here. The map, that's fine. Potions are self-explanatory. Food, moderate boost to your stamina. What the hell is your stamina? Well, your stamina is the yellow bar, and it's what you use to do everything with. Life powder, I've actually never used in the game. Nullberry, etc. Well, you'll see. And then you have a worm, which presumably you go fishing with, and a bug net for catching bugs, and a pickaxe for picking axes and stuff. But in here, you don't get access to like any information or what any of this is, other than you just can't do it in the demo version. You know, you can gesture, and it's like, okay, so what? What you really need access to is Hunter's Notes, and you don't. Because the hunting horn, if you will notice up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you have musical notes. And what the hell would you do with those musical notes? Why would you even know that there's something to do with those musical notes? You know, and okay, it's like movement speed up, and then attack deflection prevention. I know what it does because I've been playing it for a while. But the average player would have no clue what the hell's going on if they just jump in here and all this kind of stuff. You know, also the controls are very obtuse. The left trigger selecting stuff like this, yeah, you know, you can see that, but it is so counterintuitive to almost every other game that, you know, it's like, why even bother? And then, you know, this capturing of stuff, you know, well, it gives you the idea that you can do these things, but why would you want to do these things? Or the idea that you can, you know, give food to your little dudes. Why would you want to do that? Without actually having played the game, you really wouldn't have a good idea. But, you know, there's some other things like the barbecue spit. You know, there's this, I hesitate to call it a mini game, but there's a little mini game where you can cook food. You know, if you cook the right kind of food, everything's fine. If you don't, well, then you're kind of screwed. You know, how do you know when to cook it? I mean, just in general, the Monster Hunter game series is horrifically determined to keep you ignorant and force you to figure out everything on your own, or you go through and go to the internet and look everything up. There's some actually really excellent websites. But one of the biggest problems that I have is that the two bosses that they give you to fight, especially this frickin' like bunny rabbit, he is like the most obnoxious frickin' dude like ever, as I have just demonstrated, because you know what did he do? He puts me in a snowball, and then he puts me in another snowball, and he swings around and just I mean, you can do it, but like he's a freaking jerk, man. Now, one of the things that I don't like about this particular instrument is that you can't heal yourself with this one, but it's kind of okay because your little dudes will eventually heal you. Or you get knocked out. But I think that Capcom just was really determined to be a jerk when they came out with their demo, or just demonstrate how freaking hardcore they are. And I'm not certain that my dudes are gonna heal me. But so, like, just as an example, there, I drank the potion with a Y. How would you even know to drink the potion with the Y? And the answer is, you wouldn't. So, like I said, one of my frustrations with this is that it doesn't give you like the information you need to play the game, and that's going to turn a lot of people off to what is ordinarily not that bad a game. And I call it not that bad because I can't really say that I enjoy the game, but I've played it so much by now that it's just kind of grown on me. I think I have like 100 hours clocked into it, and it's not really a game I particularly think of and enjoy. So, and I will post some advice about this. There are certain weapons that you just shouldn't use your first time playing it, or pretty much ever in the demo, simply because you don't have the opportunity to ever learn how to use them, and if this is going to be your only basis of understanding with the game, you're just not going to be happy. And I feel kind of bad because I'm not really demonstrating how obtuse the game is, simply because I'm good enough with the hunting horn that that you wouldn't know. But I would strongly discourage you from picking any of the ranged weapons, because ranged weapon aiming in this game is a freaking pain. Not that it's bad. It's not something I ever have picked up in 100 hours of playing, and just in the 20 minutes that you have to play these things, you might not either.